Here we go.
This meeting
Hi.
is being recorded.
Hi, it's Tiffany Lorraine, the Resilient Mother, here with the Mothers Shape the Future Resilient Summit. And I have a wonderful speaker for you today. We have Dalia. The stage is yours. Please tell us who you are and what you do.
Oh, good question. Today I will be a mother, a woman, and a photographer. That's how the unborn child theme came up to me, because I saw it through photographs. And I believe that all those forgotten and unborn children, they're trying to reach up through me, as strangely it could sound, but that's how I felt, because all those seeings, how through photographs I can reach up to the woman, so they let all that unborn child theme to come up. And I saw it through the hug as a tree, through the tree, hugging every woman who experienced that. And basically, almost anyone in this world is touched by this theme. Yeah. Either we do, or our family, our moms, our grandmothers are touched by that. So we all are in this. And so this theme came up as a very important point. All we need to do, just acknowledge that, for example, I am a mother of 3 children and I raise only one. And as I am Lithuanian myself, so I was studying the traditional singing, and by our teacher, we were told that women used to always say that I have 7 children and I raised 5. That means they never forgot about the ones who were lost on the way. I mean, about miscarriages, or even abortion, or the early deaths of the babies, as almost every family had the experience in those days. And as I see at these times, this issue is really, really important. But most of the time, women sink into their pain and they hide it from their world. And it's very interesting how in Lithuanian, the word miscarriage leads us to the meaning of letting it go through my body. So I let that soul to go through my body as long as it decided to go. And it happened, even if it's miscarriage and I lost it, or a woman decided to have an abortion. So, for me, I was asked how miscarriage and abortion could be in one place, in one project, because I invited women to express that through photographs. And I understood that the choice of abortion is never done because of, the life is so like Eden for a woman, and she's so full of everything that she chooses that. I think that the abortion is chosen because of some issues from our past, childhood, even the past of our mothers and grandmothers. So I know it's a very, very subtle theme. I know it's area which is not opened up for public.
Yes, it can be a very controversial subject matter, but it's very personal to all women as we are mothers in one form or another. And there is definitely a need for more communication so that there can be healing in this subject. So it's a beautiful thing that you're doing through photographs. Can you explain that a little bit? I kind of understand that has to do with miscarriage or children that didn't make it all the way through pregnancy. So is it like a gallery? Is it what you do? Can you explain it just a little more in detail?
Just before the photographs, it's very nicely how you said almost every woman is a mother. And while I was preparing for this meeting, I thought that any woman who opens up sacred chambers for a man is potentially a mother. So when we let the man in, we are becoming mothers at some point. So as it comes to photographs, as I, am photographer, my means to talk to people is through photographs. So I invited women for photography journey. And the vision is to show them photographs in the open areas. I mean, like in a city square somewhere. And the photographs are staged in a shape of a hug. When you go inside, you are entering into the hug of a tree. I mean, like branches hug you, but with the tree, there is always a woman. And different women carry different stories. And any woman who comes there, she will find exact story she's related to. And I still hope there will be more men participating into this, because without men would not be babies. I mean, we would not be mothers without fathers, right? So, but men are very, very shy in this. So they really don't want to talk about that much. So basically that's how it is. And the main thing is that, taking photographs from one city, going to another one, and then making photos in that city or a country, as we are a small country, and having then photos in that country going to another country. So that means that women communicate through this even in different cities, different countries, because we all united in this experience.
What a beautiful opportunity to heal as a community and to realize you're not alone with the grief or the loss of miscarriage or the choice of abortion. It honors the lives. It honors the lives of these children, exactly. The unborn, as you said. It is a beautiful thing that you're doing. I really love that. And I think that does help people to be resilient when they are allowed as mothers to give the opportunity to grieve and also to celebrate all of their children that come to them one way or the other, even if it's only for a period of time. I'm sure we also have mothers who have lost children and also need an opportunity to grieve them as well. I think that's a beautiful thing that you're doing. And not everyone may agree with it. I'm very open in this community, and we have lots of variations because I want all mothers and all forms of motherhood to be welcome here, and to know that we are here for creating resilience for mothers to be able to honor their journey, whatever it looks like. And so this is, I appreciate you for sharing that with us. Do you have a particular story that touched you, that helped a woman heal with this experience, or how it's affected a family, someone that you could share their story about that this has touched?
All the stories are very different, and they are the same at the same point. But I would like to share a story about healing through letting the process of being pregnant and carrying your child to go through on an energetical level. So that means after the miscarriage on a physical level, we still carry our child on an energetical level. And then at the moment the woman feels that it is time to give birth, she gives the birth, and then she has some kind of ritual to say goodbyes to her child and let him go. But that's not on a, this physical level. It's energetical level of letting your child to be born. So that's how, that's the most amazing story for me in this area, as letting your child to be born.
What would you say to a mother who's recently had a miscarriage and needs some comfort, or for a mother who's suffered a loss or is grieving in any way? What advice would you give them?
The most important thing is to give yourself time, to acknowledge yourself that I am a mother, even if my child is not with me. And we don't need to do that. We don't need to scream that to the whole world, just to myself. I am a mother of all of my children. And I think this is the most important part, just to remember every day to love your child, even if he or she is not with you, and just to have that place in your heart, and to talk about that, not to hide it inside, because that's all. And the word abortion in Lithuania, and also we very often use the word which basically means clearing. And I thought that's, we don't know what's the purpose, why that child came and why this happened. Sometimes we can't explain why the miscarriage happened, but if we accept it as a higher plan, let's say, and we accept it as a clearing of a path for future ours, for future of our children, the living children, the ones. And you know what? I have a son, and he's 11, and I know that one day when he's ready, I'll tell him about his unborn brothers and sisters. And I think that it is a very important thing for them to know, because of the family tree is blooming then, and every member of the family is acknowledged. So that's when the family tree is blooming.
In my own faith, we are really big on family genealogy and to make sure that all families are tied to each other eternally. And we believe that every family will be together that wants to be together in the next life, and that the opportunities missed here will be given to the mothers and the families there. And I find a lot of comfort in that, and so do many of my faith. But I love how what you're doing allows healing now and allows you to honor the children now and honor families now as they are, and give opportunities to let even the children know they do have other siblings that they may not have got to experience, but they are a part of them as well. I think we find strength in all the members of our family tree, and it's important to be connected to each other any way that we can. I'm glad you're allowing that. Can you let us know, as we're wrapping up here with a few more minutes to go, where people can find you and learn more about what you're doing? And do you have any offering for this audience that you would like to give for the summit?
So we just started a page, Whispers of Trees, and we started a project as well with the blooming tree. So that would be invitation for women to create a blooming tree, and that's how it comes to the family tree. Then every member of the our family tree is acknowledged. The tree is blooming. So the Whispers of Trees on Facebook, and this all is just unfolding for us, and so we are coming with some new ideas, and so best to find us is Whispers of Trees on Facebook for now.
Wonderful. Well, I do something fun at the end of all my interviews. I have people dance with me, because we're going to have people actually vote at the end who's got the best Zoom box dance moves, because we're stuck in this box. So you got to keep the moves within the box. So let me get my music going, and we will end with a little bit of dancing, and we can celebrate all the children and all life, because life is precious and needs to be honored. And we can do that in many different ways. So thank you for sharing how you're doing that for others with us. All right, let's see here. Let's do this one. Just 1 second. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for your time today. I'm not even sure what our time difference is. I'm sure that it's a very different time of day over there right now. So, okay, here we go. All right, and we have a third visitor in here with us. We're all gonna dance. Here we go. There's no wrong way to do it. Just move however you want. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.